Hello and welcome back to Castelnaud. Bienvenue. Right, as we can see, I am pretty much where we left off last time. I've got the forage harvester in the, you can see it just in the distance there. I will be finishing up that maze probably on my own, by myself, but I have installed course play, so I'm going to give it a try. So I currently have this lad sat in, costing money, waiting for the voucher to commence. So I'm almost certain if I go to this menu here, see it's already started. So if I create job and do that, it should work. Okay. Must be setting up. I honestly don't really know how to use courseplay, so I'm just kind of hoping that it sorts itself out. Oh, right, perfect. It seems to have sorted itself out. I will head over to the Jaguar once again. I will get this done. As you know, I would like to get it done before the end. Oh my. Right, so if you are going to use this mod, hello. Just remember that I highly recommend the engine upgrade. It is very, very dangerously slow without, if at all. And I would upgrade it if I had purchased it, but unfortunately I did not. Maybe not unfortunately. Honestly, it was a reasonable price, especially to hire it. And it fit perfectly with our class trailer as well. Right, this is painful. Hopefully they're getting on. You know what, I'm just going to very quickly chuck that on a helper if I can. Oh, he was going. Okay, brilliant. I think he's going too fast and it's gonna make a mess. What is going on with this? Oh my. Right, so that's unfortunate. This Bale keeps doing that and I'm not too certain why. Right, so I don't really know who to follow next. I suppose this feels a bit small to have done this sort of thing, but it is good to give it a test, I suppose. Right, I am really having bad luck with balers on this particular series, but it's okay. It's always chaos. Chaotic Castelnaud. That's what I'm going to call it. Right, once I get sort of a... oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Once I get back round towards where he's at, I'm going to set it back on follow me, and hopefully it can crack on with it nicely. We are getting some massive bales made though, so that's very good. Normally I really enjoy doing the baling, to be honest, but let's say finished work. Who's finished work? Oh, maybe it was the other chap. Right, he's still missing mad bits. Okay, mate, you need to... I'm trying to catch up to him. Maybe it's not a good idea. Right, well, as you can see, there is much going on. It's all madness. Here, we'll try this. Nice. Right, so that's hopefully going to work. We do have to get this finished up as well. As you can see, it's a madhouse. I am transporting with the demoed Valtra, which has been very, very good to us. I do feel like it would have been a lot quicker had I used the engine upgrade, or took advantage of it, if you want to call it that. But I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be alright. So I will get this done. I might do it in a bit of a time lapse. It's just a bit frustrating to have to do this, then check on the other the helpers there. But I think, okay, it says finished work now, and the baler is blocked by himself. Oh no, no helpers. Good. Okay. Well, as I say, might as well. Oh, where am I gone? Might as well crack on with this. I will do it in a bit of a time lapse just to get the bunker all cleared up, and then we can sort out the field there, the alfalfa. It is a bit of a strange shaped field, I suppose, to do a follow me and a course play and all that. It's just not, yeah, maybe it's not the right shape for it. I don't know. Either way, we do have to crack on. We've got loads to do. Going to fill that bunker before the end of October, and then the other bunker should be ready to go. And we do, right, because I have made this, well, it wasn't really a mistake, but I did forget that we actually have a food mixer. Now, I don't know where it is, but I can't remember where it is, but we do have one somewhere on the map, which we will use to feed the cows this episode, probably before the end of October, to be honest. But this silage might actually really help with some cash, or again for the cows, so we shall see. But we'll crack on with it. Alright, so that is enough of that. I am actually going to connect back to the trailer with the harvester itself, because it's about the same speed. If anything, it's a bit quicker, I find, really. But I will finish up all of this probably off camera, really, because it is a bit of a mess now. It's all over the place. There's literally 4 corners left, well, 3 now, to get foraged. Maybe we'll do a bit of a jump cut or something like that, but not a full-on time lapse anymore. We will move on. We have other things to do. I will also check on the helpers just before I do crack on with this to complete it primarily off camera, but I will have a look, make sure they at least sort of got on with the baling, and then we'll go from there as well. We do have to collect here while we're not moving. Might as well show you the plan, as I have discussed in previous episodes as well. I'm going to sell field 90. I will of course collect all of our bales before I do. I don't think that would make a difference, but I'd rather just collect them before I do, and get them sorted at the farm for the cows. We'll crack on, because I don't want to lose the daylight as well, and I would like to keep it at 3 times just to get us through October. So we'll crack on with this, check on the helpers, and we'll see you when we're all done harvesting the chaff. Right, so here is the last full trailer. Now, it is such a microscopic amount that we have left in the field, but I will nevertheless go and collect it, might as well do. But we will get over 100,000 litres of chaff here, which is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic, that is. I can't remember how much we got here, it doesn't show, but it is 88%. Right, so if we have 105, so we have about 70,000 here, which is brilliant. And another... oh, 112, so it's about 60-some thousand there. But that's fine, that was basically free space. So, right, as I said, we have a very small amount remaining. I'll show you here in just a second. Hello, sheep. Yes. Yeah, tiny amount there, as you can see. So, we'll just get that done, sorted, popped into the bunker, and then we can actually crack on pretty quickly to getting, the baling here sorted. I'll probably get that done with a bit of a follow me session, and then we have to collect the bales. So that's the plan for the next little bit here. So we'll get started by finishing this up, and before we do get that done, what should we put in the ground? Possibly we should do some wheat, at least for a season, because I have realized that with all that corn, I do want to check as well. I was looking at the courseplay menu here, but I do want to look at the pigs just to confirm. Yeah, I should have probably fed them some base. Or did they? No, that's all they had was base. Yes, so grain, wheat or barley. Protein. We do have the canola going in, and then root crop we can sort later, but blimey, I don't know if we have enough wheat in that field that we've drilled already to supply them. I don't know. Perhaps we should drill this as wheat. I know it's a bit of a faff to get the combine down, but we're going, and all the kit, but we are definitely going to have the combine down here anyways for the other wheat fields. We might as well drill in some wheat, and I say wheat still because I don't want to faff with 2 crops if we don't have to. Might be able to fit wheat from 2 fields into 1, maybe 2 trailers, but yeah, if it's 2 crops then it's definitely 2 trailers. So right, well there we go, all that rambling, and we got it done. So we'll detach that because this is all done with. It is the only thing we have leased at the moment, is the forager and the header, but we're all done with it. And that was a leasing cost for the extra hour, which is unfortunate because it's just over the hour mark as well. But there is nothing else. We're not going to buy this little 58 here. We could, but we won't. It's just, no. 57 though could be interesting, but that is canola, so we really don't have a use for it anymore. So we do have to return it. So return the harvester, and we'll return the header as well. Brilliant. Okay, we'll get this put into the bunker and we'll move on. Right, well, thanks to the Valtra here, we have got this all compacted to 100% and covered. So we do have our 2 blanketed silos, a very, very small amount in each, but that's fine. We do have it done, and the cows will be very happy for it. Now, I have spoke with the dealership, and as long as we get the weeder and all that returned, we can still demo the tractor, which is fantastic. So we do actually need to borrow this tractor for a job. So we do have a new field to take care of, and I have decided wheat would be the best. Now, according to the crop calendar, I have gone the wrong... I was going to say I've gone the wrong way. I really want this field because it's just right there, and it's very alfalfa, but there's no way, right? The only way I could get away with buying this field is by selling, well, these 2 for certain, and then pulling a loan. Well, actually we could sell all the fields and just have one massive field, because this farm should be focused solely on, that's the thing. I don't want to do it. I don't want to re-drill, but I will though, because I do need it one time. This is what we'll do. I've got 19 I've just purchased not long ago. I've got 55 that I literally have just purchased, same with 56. I will have them a year. This series can go on for a while, so it's no problem. I will use these fields for the next year or so, and then eventually I will sell and buy 49. That's the goal. That's what I'm going to shoot for, because that can help us with silage, that can help us with the hay. It's just an all-round perfect field for this farm. Now, I know you want straw, yes, I understand, but we will be supplying straw from our arable field, or arable farm, once we actually get it up and running. But for now, this is what we're doing. So, this field still... see, that being said, I feel like I can't cheat and sell the field. I psyched myself up to buy it, so I might as well use it for a season, which will incur a fee of buying the soil information, which is fine. It's under £1,000, alright. Just to tell us that it's rubbish. Oh, it's bad, but not... Oh, it's okay. Okay and bad. No problem. So pH turns out to be alright. What is the soil type? We've got that sandy loam in the middle, and loamy sand on the sides. Perfect. Right. Let's get this in the field, and I want to see about getting a helper on. I know. I'm very nervous to try it. But oh no, we don't have... Here, I'm going to try this, but we don't have a sensor. So do you not need a sensor then for it to work? That's very confusing. Do we not? Or has it come with? No, it has not. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why that happens sometimes. I'm not really complaining about it though, because it would seem that it does work and we need it to work. So create job. Right, yes, this one here. So, yeah. I don't... Right. We'll have field target position. Yeah, right, that's fine. And multiple, yeah, we'll do 2, or well, 1, 2, yeah, I'll do 2, or 1, because it's a wide working width, up and down, no skipping, generate, that looks very good, start job. What the bloody hell? Oh, it's told to start, right, that's frustrating. Oh my goodness. It's the same thing that happened with the mowing, to be quite honest, but it should be fine. I do need to figure that out. If anyone has an idea on how to do that, do I need to reverse the tractor first? Oh, was he facing the wrong direction? Right, it's working, it's fine. We need to crack on, we really do. So, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to carry this job on. I will... There should be a way to get rid of this, yeah? Ooh, which course is he on about? I don't want to clear this. Yeah, this one I want to clear. Okay, we'll just ignore it and see what happens. Right, we need to lower that down. We need to get the Massey lined up again, because I will use follow me, but I will do the actual work itself. We can get some bales sorted. I still don't understand the problem with the baler, because it does seem to have an issue with the pickup catching on the ground, which is obviously not on at all. So we'll sort that, but right, for now, let's get follow me enabled. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Okay, and we're off. Now it should. Now that course, I should be able to get rid of that somehow. Maybe something about the current course, I don't know, seems to be doing alright though, the helper there. Right, okay, we'll break off into a time lapse now. We'll try and get this done in a nice clean way, but it might be a bit messy just because it's been left a mess. Oh, there's a whole ring on the outside of missed bit. Oh, right, well this will be an interesting time lapse, and hopefully that course marker there does go away. If not, we'll sort it when the other job's done as well. Alright, well, that is probably enough at this point, because the rest is really just general cleanup. So I will tend to that off camera, because it will be quite busy, and once that's done, should see that the helper's done alright, I reckon, but we will have a look of that, of course, check it out, and once that's done, we can go and collect all the bales. Alright, so here's a small update for where we're at with everything. So the Valtra currently is, we're done with it, so we are returning it to the shop. I would like to continue using it for some jobs, but it is just going to head back, so maybe definitely something I would look to as an upgrade in the future. This has been a brilliant machine. It is fairly expensive though, to be honest, but right, we'll just tuck this over here behind the trailer here. We did have 72 litres remaining, so that's pretty good to end up with just that much left. Right, should be fine there. And we'll get the Valtra all sorted later on. The other updates for us here is that, well, we do have this all done. Now we just have to go around collecting the bales. We do have, looks like 2 in there and a little bit left of another one, which is perfect for when we have to get our other hay field, or other alfalfa field, all ready for hay. We also have 2 visitors making their way down to us eventually. Ah, no, they are not. They are stuck. Right, so they were on their way. So what we're going to do is get them sorted up again, because we do have to get, that's why we're at ×1 as well, because we do actually have to get cracking on here to getting this wheat drilled. So as you can see, it's a bit of a mess. Oh no, we've got ourselves stuck in the city centre here. Got to be careful who you hire nowadays. But I will actually let the Fent pass, because it is quicker. And then I know that the John Deere has to be used first, but I'm going to let the Fent go by first. And then once we do, we can set off this chap once again. There we are. Ooh, that's tight. That is a tight squeeze for this drill though, but they're making it just fine. Now what my plan is, so with field 55 all limed, the drill does have fertilizer in, so that's good, but we will take, well, we'll get the baler out of here as well and get those bales sorted. The next thing we have to do is actually collect the bales, so I'll probably, I might even try sticking the trailer onto the Manitou and seeing if we can just cart around with that. Might work out fine. Just take a bit of a shortcut here. Right, we'll get that set up and we'll get the helpers set on drilling once they arrive. Alright, I think this is a good opportunity to try and spread some muck as well on our alfalfa field. Now, I wonder if this is where we can fill it. Ah, brilliant. We also have to lime the field, so we have 9,000 litres. We'll see how far that goes. I'm hoping it goes fairly far, but we do have to lime the alfalfa field as well. So I am hoping that we can... Oh, look who's arrived. Oh, you're going that way. So am I. Guess that is the best way to go. Right, we get that done together. Might get some lights on it. It's not quite dark, it's just the sun's just below those massive trees, so... Right, I think now would be a good time to try... Oh, right, I've got to get the bloody bales out of there. And we've got to lime it. Okay, we've got lots on. Lots and lots on, so this October might stretch a bit further than we thought. But I'm fine doing that with this series, because that's exactly how I want it to be. Like, doing exactly how we need to do it. If it's a busier month, it's a busier month. That's the way that it goes. Brilliant. So we'll leave that there. The John Deere is on its way, just about here. Yeah, we should get those bales sorted first. So as I said, I will... Right, where is... There it is. We'll get the trailer hooked up and try and sort some bales out. Alright, well, as you can see, we have managed to get the trailer all the way up here with the Manitou, but we won't be taking it anywhere else with the Manitou because it just can't really handle it. Also, as you can see, the John Deere is in this field now. Oh, he started there. What the bloody hell is going on? Right, so this says starting point is here, but this man is going absolute... Is he the Riddler? Is he trying to prank me or something? I don't understand. Oh, I'm very displeased with your services, mate. That was horrible. What am I doing so horribly wrong with courseplay that the helpers hate me so? That is mental. Well, any insight as to what the bloody hell that was all about would be absolutely wonderful. I suppose I'll just do my own headland first, just to get it started. Right, we need that. We need that up, that down, that up. There we are. So yeah, I suppose we'll just have to do most of it myself, and then we can set regular helpers off. If anyone has any sort of insight as to what happened, I mean... It looks to me like there's a starting point is where you start it, which it is right there, but then, yeah, it doesn't do that at all, so I don't understand. No matter, I will put this away so that we can get around this tree, and I will also clear the course. Let's go clear current course. Right, we'll faff with that later on. If anyone has any insight as to how to do it properly, that would be greatly appreciated. Right, just get past the trees. Now we can turn the sensor out again. So I will at least get this headland twice round. Then I'll stick a helper on, because then the rolling and the drilling and all that is fairly easy to do with just a regular helper. So we'll get that sorted, and then I can get the bales collected off that field. Then we can get some manure spread on that field, and eventually the other bales in field 91. Also, I really missed that corner. That's fine, we'll come back for it. Field 91 as well, collected, and then the field itself sold. So we'll crack on with that, but for now, we'll do this first part in a time lapse. Alright, I'm going to set a helper off here. Hopefully it goes sort of straight on. It's not bad actually. As you can probably see here, the John Deere is out of fert, and we might as well collect some more seed as well, because I don't think we have any. Oh, don't want to be there. Don't think we have any seed or lime or anything like that, so we'll have to take our handy dandy truck and trailer down to the shop. So we will do that, and we'll make our way there while that goes on. Yeah, we should probably just get there now. We'll get some lime. I'll double check everything before we actually buy anything, but I think we need lime and fertilizer, that's all. Maybe seed if we can fit it, but we shall see. Right, the chaos continues. See you at the shop. Alright, we need big bags, we need lime, we need to at least fill and then some, so we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do 4 of them, and then we'll also do a bag of fert, maybe 2 actually, just in case. And if we can do, we'll try and stick a bag of seed on the back, at least the one, yeah, just to have. And there we go. So we'll get... oh no, that's way too much. Well, we'll try and get it all loaded on. We can bag on bags. But what I'll do is I'll load this off camera just so we can crack on. We, again, have so much to do. But I will get this put onto here, and then I'll set a helper off to deliver it for us. So we'll have we'll set an auto drive course to the farm, because I do need to finish up the manure spreading. I got a notification rather from the helper that they had completed the job, which was a complete ruse. They had not. It was a mess. So we'll tend to that. If I have more room, I will definitely add more bags, but I think we'll be full up with these ones. So we'll get this loaded on, and then we'll see you back at the farm shortly. Nice, we are faring along quite well up the hill here. Well, we aren't, but our auto-driving helper is. They are coming in very, very quickly, but they should arrive at field 55 very soon indeed. Now, we are going to get this manure spread, because we might as well just get it all done. I do want to see what it says. Wait, hang on a minute. It says nitrogen is so is it 0 here? It's very low here. Have I not purchased the field information for this particular field? I have. Right. Yeah, so I'm still confused a bit by precision farming and whether or not it actually does work with manure fully, or if you have to use a solid fertilizer as well, like a chemical or a liquid fertilizer or something like that, just not an organic one. But potentially they have to be used in tandem. I'm not too certain, possibly. So anyways, we are just about done. It might as well cover the field at least one time. Perhaps we can try again in November to put slurry on or some more manure. The manure goes fairly far. I'm quite pleased by that. We do have more in storage as well, so that's very good. And the pigs, I forgot about the pigs. They'll be producing manure as well. Well, we might have to use that on the arable farm instead of down here, because we'll need another muck spreader. As I said, I'll probably end up doing multiple of some kit between the two farms. It just makes most sense. But anyways, I am rambling, but the truck should have arrived, or should arrive very soon. No sign of him yet. Oh, literally just arrived. Repair station. Oh no. Repair station. Right, where has he gone? that's quite... Oh, he's in a tree. Bloody Nora. Right, I'm going to rectify this, get the manure done, and yeah, let's get him stopped. Right, we'll take care of... Oh no! We'll take care of all this, and we'll see you in a second. Alright, well, we managed to get the truck down here. Unfortunately, it was a bit of a pain in the backside. Mostly because the auto drive just decided to stop working, pretty much. So we had to figure it out ourselves. I did fill up the seed, I did fill up the fertilizer, and I'm going to finish a headland here myself, which I think was my initial plan. I don't think it was actually... it wasn't not working. I still have to figure out course play. As you can see here, I'm just about to get rid of the Riddler's question mark. But right, we'll do another one more headland at least, just to get ourselves a little more situated, and then I'll set a helper off. Alright, the helper's away, he's doing alright. We have 118 litres of manure left, and I think we'll have just enough to finish this area. Well, I think that's enough. See how close we were. Oh, no, it doesn't show because we're out. Right, well, I think that's alright. Managed to get all of it in, and we'll just collect some more. Right, so the next plan is actually to... Well, we should really get the Massey onto the trailer, so we'll do that. The Bale trailer, I mean. We'll tuck away the manure spreader, and then we'll go fetch those bales. Right, so I'm not just admiring, although everything you see in the screen is absolutely stunning, but I did want to check our silage. 96%. Also, I have one building that I haven't actually really gone in, and that's this one here. The under part of this. I've gone above it, but never underneath, really. Right, so that's where I drop the sheep food into. So this is where they are fed. As you can see, the wool does go here, which is brilliant. Barely knew this was even here. And then we have a bit of kit. So we do have our water tanker, which I don't think any animals need. I haven't actually seen any water necessity for any of them, so we probably can sell that, which would be brilliant. We do have a milk tank somewhere as well, but here is our food mixer, so this is what I was missing before, so that'll be fine. We do actually probably definitely need to feed the cows. Soon as that slurry is ready, or silage rather, I don't know why I keep calling it slurry. Soon as that's ready, then we can give a mix to the cows. Now I don't think I have any straw here. I might have stored it at the other farm, but that's fine. We don't need straw for our mixes. We can do just a silage and hay mix, and it should be fine. Right, we'll get the trailer connected, and we'll make our way to field 91. Alright, well, we can probably just park up here. We do have quite a few, actually, and I wonder how they'll be different to the alfalfa, because you can see little bits of lighter green in the alfalfa bales. That's kind of how you know. This is absolutely terribly stacked. We might have to rectify that before we put too many on. Oh, I'm just seeing there that someone has completed the task. That would be the John Deere drill, so I'm just going to check that before we crack on here. Just get this bale on. I don't know why that one's twitching. Get those in. Nice. See, I think it'll just be a nice blend of hay from alfalfa and from the grass. I really hope, though, that we can feed both to both animals. I might just try and give the alfalfa... we're not using Maize Plus, so that's fine, but I'm going to try and give the alfalfa hay to the sheep, just in case it doesn't like mixing for whatever reason. Where are we at here? So getting along quite well. A couple misbits here and there, but really should be fine. I think it's this very sharp corner that's causing the issue. But it's fine, it should be gone after this pass. Whoa, it's quite heavy. Get that lowered down. Just want to get this set up again before we crack on. So what I'll do is I'll put the bale loading into a cheeky bit of time lapse. Hopefully it's better than the first one. So not too long of one at least. And right, set you off again. If I have to come back to fix up the helper again, I will. But in the meantime, we'll collect some bales. Well, there's our stack. I was going to put it there, but that other bale was fighting me, so I just put it on top. And happy days. I could have just put it there as well. I will have a double check that everything is gone from here. All the bales have been collected before we sell this field, because I do intend to. But I also need to check on the helper once again. That's fine, so I'll get this set off. I'll head back over to the other field, get a last check of everything, make sure we have all the bales, and then we'll come back here and get some animals all fed. Alright, we're just getting back now with our trailer of bales. So we did actually manage a fair few hay bales as well as alfalfa hay bales, so that should be very, very good, especially for the sheep to eat. So we, as I said before, we'll feed them the alfalfa and I'll feed the hay to the cows, the other hay. It should take them. Did I try this before and it didn't work or something? Oh right, perhaps it has to go in at an angle, right? It has to go in that side, I believe. Ah yes, there we go. And just the one I can sort after. I did notice that the helper is done as well. And, oh, very nearly, very nearly. We do have lots left to do. We do have to roll this field, so that we can have done while we're feeding the cows. I'm just going to tidy up the two sides here. I will get the rest of the hay into the attic, and we'll feed the sheep, we'll feed the cows, and, right, the silage is at 96%. So here's to hoping it's done by the time we're ready to feed the cows. Alright, so as you can see, we are now back in our newest wheat field, and we are rolling with the Fent. So I will do a headland, it just really does help out the helpers. I'm sure I could set course play on it, but until I know what I'm doing, I might use it a bit less and less. Auto drive though is a brilliant feature. I am awaiting notification on my John Deere arriving back at the other farm. In fact, it's been a bit. Let's make sure they're not stuck somewhere. Oh no. Yep. Should have known better. I always it's always when I start recording again that I realise, hang on a minute, they've been gone for a while. So I will sort this out, and there we go. Usually it's not too bad to sort out, but it is just a wide drill. I mean, that's a big part of it. So I think we want to go this way. And, oops, sorry mate. Right, back off to it. Close that down. Find our Fent and crack on. So I will get this, so while we're waiting for the silage as well to ferment, it's at 96% still, but I have upped to 3 times speed. So I will do a headland here, we'll set the helper off, and then we'll check on the silage. Right, so we are in the attic now, and I am going to feed the sheep. We are still waiting for, now you find the lights here. We are still waiting for the silage to ferment fully. It's we're at 5 times speed now to help the process along. I'm going to, oh, where's the trigger here? There we go. Going to get out we'll start with 2 alfalfa hay bales, and we'll get them fed to the sheep. Which I really, really enjoy doing, actually. I really enjoy that. And it's very simple to do. We just have to open this hatch and then drop the bales in. There we go. Sheep are fed. Absolutely brilliant. Let's find the animals, sheep, and they are full up. Fantastic. That is a relief, because honestly, we're still low on hay. I mean, we've only got so many bales there. So for the first mix, yes, actually we can leave the Manitou here, because we will need it for hay bales. Possibly just one big hay bale, but I would like to use up the 2 small ones first. So they are 3150 litres, that's these 2 here. Now that's just over 6,000 litres, and our thing holds, I believe it's 11.9. So what we'll do is we'll get into the Massey. We will, I think it's there, brilliant. We'll get hooked up to the feed mixer, because as you can see the Valtra here, we're all ready to go. I do want to purchase a bigger bucket for the Manitou. 96% still. I wonder if it's going to go at the hour mark. You know what? Let's just find out. If it goes at 5, it might be done. Amazing. Right, we'll put this back down to 1 times, but it is done. So let's get it opened up. Fantastic. Alright. I had a feeling that might be the case. It just needed to hit the next hour's mark. So if I remember correctly, it's on this side here. Oh yes, the lovely windows do help with that. Don't worry, cows, we're gonna get you fed, I promise. Brilliant. So, we will upgrade this absolutely in the future, but for now... Alright, we'll put bales in first, since we're up here anyways. Yes, in the future this definitely will be upgraded. It is only 12,000 litres, well 11,900 I believe. Alright, we should probably spin round a bit. Actually, we can just drive straight in. Skip all the faff. Fantastic. So I will start by putting in those 2 small bales and just see how the ratio looks. If it looks a bit like we can use more hay, then we can do bigger bales. But if not, we'll fill silage first and then just hold the bale over top till we have the amount we need. I don't mind this size of bale, to be honest, but the baler itself just, yeah, it was a bit finicky, had its issues. Alright, get those in there, that should be fine. Ah, good, I was worried it wasn't going to take them. I'll just turn this light off, because we are done in here for now. Right, so we're at 52% with the hay, which is good, because we want to use... Ideally, we want to use less silage, but as it stands, we have more silage than we have hay, so that's a bit of a problem, potentially problematic, but it should be fine. Right, we'll get this started. Alright, time to load in some silage. This will be our final time-lapse of the episode. I know it's been quite a busy one indeed. It sure has. And this should work. Oh, thank goodness. I was a bit concerned it wasn't going to work, being a muck fork. Don't think we've actually had to use it much, really. But very quickly, before we crack off onto a time-lapse, I will check the helper out. Might have to tidy up a bit, but doing very well. This wheat field will be, if we have a look, it should be perfect in every capacity. Although, not the best yield potential, but that could be from the weeds. Because I thought the field itself was quite good. Maybe not so much. But that's fine. We are getting it done after all. Happy days. Let's get into the Valtra and crack on with it. Right, we have our TMR all mixed up. As you can see, it is without straw, but that's fine. We don't need any. It is there for filler only. So when we do have straw from our wheat, we can use it. But for now, the cows will enjoy some very pure TMR. If I'm on, maybe I'm on the wrong side. Yes, that'll be why. Fantastic. We got lined up really nice. And we are feeding the cows. Oh yes, the cows will be very happy. In fact, I guarantee they will start running for the food. Yep. There's one. There's two. There's three. Oh, brilliant. The cows are happy. Look at that. Get your food, girls, get your food. Now, how much have we given you? 11,900, and that is good for less than half. Okay, so that means we have a few more mixes to make, but we will be doing that in the next episode. By that time, actually we can probably shut that down for now. By that time we will be in November, so I will finish the rolling myself. That's the last thing that needs to happen. The John Deere has arrived safely back at the other farm, or near enough at least, and we finally finished an action-packed episode. This series always takes so much longer to record than the other series. It just must be the immenseness of the map. Is that word, immenseness? Nevertheless, it is brilliant, and I love it. That's why it can only be one day a week, because it is just too mental indeed. Right, As always, thank you so much for watching, I greatly appreciate it, and if you did like the video, a cheeky thumbs up really does help, as you know, and I also appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, get more Farming Simulator content straight to your subscriptions tab on YouTube. Fantastic. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.